everybody, to another episode of The Movie Social. I'm your host, Ricky, and it's the other host, Stephen. On this episode, we're going to talk about episode number 5 of Snowpiercer, which aired Sunday night at 9 o'clock on TNT.
I mean, by now they know what time it comes on and what show.
I mean, yeah, you never know. But, my God.
It was a good episode. It was a real good episode.
A lot went down. So, let's break it down. We had the trial going to be happening on this episode.
Yep.
Which really took a turn when the third class basically demanded a new tribunal for this trial.
Yep.
Consisting of somebody from first, second, and third, and they got it granted. Which was a bit shocking, but she had to.
Mm-hmm. Because it was like the bylaws, right?
Well, like they could petition for it, but Mr. Wolford could deny. And it looks like Mr. Wolford accepted. But it goes a lot deeper than that.
Yeah.
This episode had a lot going on. Not only were they demanding that to happen, third class was also putting in a few other things in motion just in case that supposedly didn't have to happen at the end.
Yeah.
But we got to wait to see what happens in episode 6 for that, to see if they do pull through on those other plans. But at the same time, the tell was looking for our detective.
Yeah, Andre.
Mr. Andre Layton, to see whether or not he was where he was supposed to be, because everybody from third class, first and second class, all was told that he was back in the tail,
Mm-hmm.
and the tail was told otherwise.
Yeah. Didn't they get a note saying that someone, like the person from third class that they knew, said that they... Oh, they said he was on the tail, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the note that they got.
Yep. And then everybody else was like, oh, he in
Yeah.
one of y'all classes somewhere out there.
He say, she say, but he ain't here, bro. That's exactly what it was.
But instead, he was in the drawers. He got drawered.
Yeah. So I'm gonna piggyback off of that and take the second part of it, where during the trial, not during the trial. So once they got that word that he wasn't the tail, that they can't find him or whatever. They did a little, scheme for the what is it? Sewage.
Yeah.
Yeah, sewage.
Sanitation.
Sanitation. So, they did a little swapperoo. Is that her sister?
Yeah, I believe so, because they almost like identical twins.
Yeah.
She said they can't tell us apart.
Yeah, they really can't, because I was like, wait a minute.
Only thing that made me recognize the difference is the hair a little bit is a little different.
Just a little different, exactly.
One looks a little better than the other with the hair, because
one's in third, one's in the tail. But, yeah, so they did a little switcheroo. And she did some finding or whatever, and she found that he was in the drawer. Meanwhile, she was looking for him. You had the whole the trial going on, and they found her guilty. That's what blew me, because you knew that the third was going to find her guilty, regardless. Mm-hmm. But for the second and the first, find it guilty. I was a little shocked because honestly, like the lady was trying to say, listen, so-and-so was cool with us. She gonna vote not guilty, and she is cool with the second class person, so she gonna find her not guilty too. So she's straight.
But see, I'm gonna give you the little Easter egg that they dropped before all that. When they first had all 3 classes meeting in that little hospitality room,
mm-hmm.
and the first class person said, I'm from first class, but don't hold that against me. That was a little drop right there that made me think, yeah, she's not going to follow along with the rest of first class.
Okay.
On that decision. She going to let everything play out. To me, it was second class that was the one that might have been being thrown either which way. Do this for us, we'll bump you up to first class.
Yeah, you know what was the actual shocker, though? During this whole process, after they had the, the testimonies and everything, when they was trying to do the coup, they were like, listen, we're going to overthrow Mr. Wilford. And we gonna go ahead and off Melanie. I was like, well, damn. And then you had the guy snitching.
Yep. All to get what he wanted out of the.
Yo, he was like, yo, they was trying to throw the coup. She was like, well, what about this dude? He ain't say nothing either way, but he looked like he was going to do something. Mm-hmm. She was like, I got you. Hey, yo, them renovations you want go be together. I'm like, oh, he ratted them out for some renovations. Yeah. Which was hilarious.
I mean, First Class has no class, whatsoever.
Yo,
no code, no class, nothing.
No, all they think about
is about themselves and their money.
Facts. They feel as though I have money. Money is power. Money is over everything. Money is over right. That's how real life is. And it's crazy. It's really crazy.
But to me, it makes no sense. Just like everything right now in society, it makes no sense. You have money, but you can't spend it. What are you going to do with your money? You're on a fucking train. You cannot move nowhere else but on this train. You get tossed off the train. You can lose an arm, but you can't do nothing but be on this train.
True.
You are not powerful.
You know, one thing I do want to talk about that blew my mind, and I think you probably was saying this way. Their daughter is a fucking psychopath, bro.
Yes. Yo, I swear, from the moment the mom said about her stabbing the dad's eye out.
No, they said that before, right? Or was it like, did they say it before?
No, she said it before the verdict came in. But the fact from that point on, she said it.
No, I get that part.
They never said it in no other episodes before.
No, I get that. But I'm talking. Remember,
they alluded to her having some issues before.
No. So what I'm basically asking is this. Okay, so I definitely remember her saying, "Hey, she stabbed the dad eye out. The dad loved her, whatever the case may be." Was that before or after she played with this man's eyeball?
No, that was after. That was all after. First of all, that alone, playing with the eyeball, I'm like, really? Bruh. You letting her do that? And then you just popped it right back in there, no cleaning, no sanitizing?
She put it in her mouth. Like,
he was like, who? Pop it out. There you go.
What? Same person wants to play with a false eyeball.
Well, she's not saying that's the problem.
I mean, obviously. But then put it in her mouth and like roll it around like it's a gumball?
She's really meant to. Honestly, what I would have done... Oh, before I even get to that, I'm jumping the gun a bit. So, they gave her a guilty verdict. She already told Wolford, the pretend Wolford up in the engine room, if they give a guilty verdict, come down and pardon her, basically.
Yep.
So that's what he did. It was an uproar with third class, of course.
Oh, not only was it an uproar with third class, it was an uproar with the other engineer.
Oh yeah, he didn't like that. And I agree. She should have left it alone. What she should have did was leave it alone, toss her and her family off the train immediately. Sudden disappearance. Yeah. Make it look like an accident happened, something went wrong. Guess what? They can't do a coup, none of that.
Yeah, he was very upset. He was very upset.
But it's going to be interesting now that the daughter, when she gave her testimony, alluded to secrets and alluded that one of the people she killed was a spy.
That was one of the big reveals at the end. And then when, as she was saying this, the girl, I forget her name, from the tale, is opening up these cabinets. And there's people that she remembered, like she recognized.
All the kids, yeah, all those kids, including, I believe, one of her own kids was in there.
And the thing is, I hope, they didn't show him, but they showed the guy Miles having class, but I don't know if...
But he does go back into the drawers. He doesn't actually get the sedation and all that, but he does go into the drawers to sleep each time.
Wow, and then they said something about a list, and it was very, very telling. And then when she woke him up, and then that officer guy he's a oh my god,
he's a tryhard.
Yeah, I don't like him. And
if you got something to get that he can gain off of, he will work for you basically.
Yeah.
Other than that,
because he's terrible, and the girl cop helped him out to get somewhere, and when she found Leighton or whatever, his lips were black, like he was dying that quickly.
It looks like they was using that drug, putting the drugs in his system to keep him under wraps, which is kind of interesting. We're going to see how that plays with him. One
more thing. Were they the carnivores? The cannibals?
No, remember he alluded to that when they when they actually found the evidence inside the meat compartment of the train. Mm. He alluded and admitted that they all took a piece of a heart and they all ate a piece to say no more and again, so they never forget, but never do it again.
Okay.
And he actually showed that finally.
I definitely missed that. That was something deep. And then it went off with what was it? His ex-wife helping him.
Yep. hiding him out, and he finally wakes up at the end of the episode, which is going to be interesting to see because of the previews showing late that he actually does confront Mr. Wilford, whatever you want to call her at this point, hospitality host.
That's Wilford
leader,
right there.
The mastermind of it all, and he exposes what she is and who she is to her face.
It's going
to be a mind-blowing episode.
It's going to be a good episode.
I just hope they don't hold off until the end of the episode to reveal that scene.
Oh, your Wilford goes off. You don't see no actions or no reactions, nothing. That would suck.
But I'm really wanting to know, what are they going to do with this little girl at this point? Well, I can't even say a little girl. No, Did they even ever reveal her true age? 18, 17, 19?
17, 18, somewhere near there, I believe.
So I know she's older than some 15, 16, I would hope.
Yeah, she's like 17, 18. She has to be.
Because we know they were sleeping together and all that.
Yeah, so.
But her and her family all needs to be tossed off the train if it was up to me. I would mainly just toss them, call it a day.
All in all, it was a really great episode. This is really picking up. I mean, I thought it was going to be slow, but it definitely is picking up.
It is phenomenal. I am loving it. Keeping my attention 100% of the time. But that is all, folks. Don't forget to like us and subscribe. And definitely let us know what you guys thought about this episode and about what we were talking about.